What is up, Enjoy family? Y'all, let's get into this reaction. AI generated singer Solomon Ray hits #1 on Christian music charts. You heard that right. An AI generated singer is #1 on the Christian music charts. I have so many things to say about this. I just believe that this is furthering the agenda of the um, NWO, if you know, you know, and it is furthering the agenda of the mark of the beast. Pretty soon, people will not be able to separate what's fiction from reality. They won't be able to separate wheat from tares, and AI is starting that. I truly believe that the reason why we were created with a heart, mind, soul, body is because that is the worship that we give back to the Father. We worship Him in spirit and in truth, and AI doesn't have a spirit. The person who's creating these things has a spirit behind it, but AI itself doesn't have a spirit. There can't be any authentic worship coming out of something that does not have a spirit or a soul. And we know that Scripture says that everything that has breath praise the Most High God. So let's watch this and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, are you listening to AI generated music? And if so, what is your thoughts on it? I'm interested to hear what's about to happen.
So don't judge anybody about their hairdo when they go outside, because it's going to be...
That's how it was yesterday, picking up the girls from school. It started to pick up, and I was like, yeah.
Good morning, Devo Brown.
Morning. How you guys doing?
Doing awesome. How you doing?
Well, thank you. You mentioned right before the break, Solomon Ray. New gospel artists, Christian music here. Taking social media by storm.
Not to mention, I do have a question for us who listen to music, who are singers or in what is gospel music to you, and what is contemporary gospel, and how do you break down what is what?
This artist. I want you to hear the music first, and then we'll talk about Solomon Ray right here. Have a listen.
Lord, I'm tired from all this stressing. Too weak to count my blessings. Ain't got time for window dressing. Just trying to keep my soul intact.
He sounds like multiple people at once. When our parents used to tell us to stop putting everything on the internet, or when like that, this is why, because they are obviously taking data. As much as they say that they're not data leaking and they're not taking it, they are taking data from videos or whatever it is over the years, whatever it may be, and they are combining voices. Look, even the image of this person is obvious, of this not person, of this AI generated image. Even this image is of someone that they believed is considered perfection. That's what this image is showing. And about the sound, I guess the gospel part may come in with the stumping and the clapping, but this more sounds like contemporary than actual just gospel. So I guess contemporary gospel, because that's what it sounds like. But it is very evident and obvious that they are using someone else's voice.
Perfection.
Okay. So you've seen Solomon Ray there, hearing the song. This one's called Find My Rest. It is topping some of the Christian charts. I want to describe Solomon Ray to you.
I think like Gary Clark Jr.
Okay. That's what you're feeling a little bit?
I'm feeling that kind of there.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Here's how his Spotify profile reads. Profile reads. Mississippi-made soul singer carrying a Southern soul revival into the present.
I'm offended. As a fellow Mississippian, did someone from Mississippi create this actual AI generated image and sound? Because it doesn't sound of Mississippi either. So, I mean, and no, I'm not really offended, but the description of Solomon, which, by the way, the fact that Solomon is a black man, but let's not get deep into that. But The Mississippi-made soul singer carrying a Southern soul revival into the present. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I'm not.
Solomon Ray is AI.
I knew it. I knew it.
Solomon Ray is not a real human being doing this. So this is where people are torn. Because you were stomping your foot. You were like, oh man, it sounds really, really good. You said perfection.
Yeah. Although I kind of already knew
You
it was
knew.
AI because I read ahead in the notes and then I got in trouble.
You got in
They're
trouble because we were like, no, we wanted to
no,
surprise
we
you.
wanted to surprise. Okay.
This record rose to #1 on the iTunes Top 100 Christian and Gospel Albums charts within days. Faithful Soul is the name of the album. Also has a Christmas album out.
Wow.
And on Instagram has over 57,000 followers. But people
Look at
on
this.
YouTube,
Listen, you probably know a couple people that look like this. Or if you go on your YouTube or if you go on your Instagram, you can find several profiles of guys who look like this. So what AI, whoever generated this said, hey, this is what I'm pulling from the internet. So this is what you should craft. Yo. I can't even talk. This is insane. I encourage you, if you are a believer, I encourage you to pull away from this. We have to worship the Father in spirit and in truth. And when we're talking about AI that does not have a soul, does not have a spirit, nor emotions, absolutely not. Pull away.
the Instagram account right there. Man, the bio saying
56K
reading AI voice Mississippi soul. But people love the music.
Yeah.
And
where we
on
going
social media, you're seeing the reaction in a huge way. Like people are posting videos on TikTok, singing along to the song, like jamming out. Some people know, some people don't.
On my front door.
Right? Like you're seeing right here.
Is the picture also AI generated?
Wow.
Like the whole character?
Everything,
Everything.
put together. The person who created this isn't hiding it. You know what I mean? They're saying, yeah, this is AI. This is what we did. Lyrics,
Wow.
sound, image, bio, everything is created by AI, and some people are enjoying that, some people are not.
Where are we
Thoughts?
going? Where are we going with
Wow.
this? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think
I don't know.
How could we?
I think it gets into like this fine line where it's just like, first of all, you didn't really know the difference between the
Well,
AI and the actual
because the way it was set up, and
Yeah.
I had an inkling. I did not know. I
Yeah.
know it does sound like Gary Clark Jr. If you
Yeah.
don't know who that is, you should look him up because he's fantastic, and it looks like him too.
well, right before we go to break, it is the holiday season, so he has a holiday song called Jingle Bell Soul. Have a listen to this, and if you just heard this playing,
In the window, lights on the tree.
right?
Well, yeah.
House is the place you wanna be.
It's good.
Circles and socks on.
It's just you want
But
to
it's
support
just-
real artists. That's the only thing I just think it takes away from like that beauty of supporting a real artist. Like I don't know.
Of course. Oh, no, I agree with you 1,000%. Look,
I
and
think we're getting into murky water.
yeah, and Billboard I know has some AI charts and things that they're doing, and in my head, I'm, why would you do that? But if you don't embrace and move with it, you get left behind, right? So you do have to embrace to a certain way. However, to reward is a different thing, I believe.
Can we put regulations in place where just like we have to diversify something and then different from
I
something
think that's
else?
what's going to happen with AI is you're going to have
some
to
point.
have some regulations, but I don't think they can keep up at this point.
No, right now,
with the changes.
Right now, there's nothing. I mean, I speak to a lot of music artists, and recently talking about this, and they say they use certain tools to help them. Some of them, not everybody, and that's not regulated either. So there's no laws to.
No, this is it's going to be a mess, and not because they're not going to use AI. It's going to be a mess because they are going to continue to use it. I can see the regulations coming into place because as this grows bigger, there are going to be certain people who put a stop to their image being used in a false way, unless they're being paid right by it. But this has become a thing because we have let it become a thing, you know? There are so many people who choose convenience, and they have crafted this perfect image of everything, and they want to live in a utopian world, and AI is coming to give them a utopian world that is not concerned about their soul, not concerned about the one who has created them. And y'all, this is just gonna lead to the mark of the beast to come faster, because everything is just gonna be so electronically processed. Nobody's gonna think anything different. Y'all, tell me what y'all think in the comments down below. Please be authentic. Please keep your soul and your spirit intact with the Most High God, because this stuff is about to happen fast. And yeah, let me know what y'all think. I will see y'all on the next video. I mean, they done made this man top one. Not even a real person. Come on now. You done put this man up here with, you know what?
Do it yet?
The good and the bad. I will praise you. That part. Whether happy or sad, I'll praise you. I need to read that. In all that I go through, because praise is what I do. And I owe it all to you. Some of it, reading this comment, this person said, I like the music, that's not the issue. My issue is this. If they can do this and fool us, we can believe anything we see at this point. Some people, to that point, some people, they prefer, and this is gonna sound weird, but some people prefer not to know. And then some people will know, but they still choose to do otherwise just because. I don't know.